The sauna float is a funny object in that it's a shed on a boat in the water. And what was important in this project was leaning into the fact that it was two things at once. I'm Peter Bolt. I'm an architectural designer based in Connecticut. Living in Sweden inspired both the design and the decision to create floating sauna. The Swedish culture takes part in outdoor activities year-round. And so what I took away from there was a commitment to being outside regardless of temperature or climate, and to use sauna as a way to recover and restore physically. When I came back to the US, that was something that I wanted to be able to share with my wife and my kids and my friends. The process was additive in that every little design decision informed the subsequent decision. So it started as a basic shed on a pontoon boat. That shed had to accommodate two things: the sauna space and a small changing room adjacent to that. The base was a reclaimed pontoon boat that we searched for and found finally at a lake here in Connecticut, and it was 15 years old. It was in fantastic condition. The shed is basic architectural framing and structural work and referenced coastal Connecticut in the form of lobster shacks and small boat sheds, boat garages on the water here. Then came the process of detailing other parts of the float. And so we dipped into kind of maritime knowledge in the stainless steel thread and the stainless steel rods that are normally on sailboats that we repurposed as a kind of implied barrier around the perimeter of the platform. Because we're dealing with so few square feet, every design decision that we made was trying to accomplish more than one thing. We have two aluminum containers. Those are benches. Those are storage for life vests and for additional ropes. They're also framing the kind of front facade, the additional wood storage beneath the bench, and the use of coat hooks for robes or towels, but also for storage of the chairs that we use on the sun deck in good weather. My favorite design feature is that intersection where this piece of architecture meets a boat. What's fantastic about them, what's different about the sauna float, is that you can move it over the water. Framing those views through this large format 5 foot by 4 foot window is a really powerful experience for people who are sitting inside, particularly when the water is very flat. When you're moving over that water, it's this incredible feeling of kind of floating without those walls that you have on boats. And so the experience of being out on the float brings this incredible sense of freedom. And so we're lucky to be able to use the float year-round. In the winter, we store it at a marina 2 minutes from our house. In the summer, we move it to a mooring at the town beach, which is fantastic because it's easy access. The project, it's not only created opportunities for my immediate family, but it's also brought my parents and sisters back in the town in which I grew up in ways that were unexpected and which have been joyous and really special.